Hey guys, Mark here. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to tie the chevron knot. It has a unique look and it is not that hard to tie, but it does require some practice and patience. In any case, let's get right into it. Here you can see the chevron knot and it has a V-like two-color look to it when it is complete. Now let's tie one. To start off, I have prepared my mandrel and secured one end of the cord using a rubber band. I have a lacing needle attached to the other. And I'm going to start by making a wrap around the mandrel, like this. Then turn back down under the standing end. Then continue over the standing end, at which point we're going to turn back up and go parallel to the standing end. Under the first cord. And over the second, which is this top cord. And we're going to enter back into the knot at the bight to the left. We're going to go under two of the cords. Then continue back down, parallel to the cord to the left and right. And go over everything until we reach the standing end again at the bottom. We're now going to go parallel to the standing end again, under 3. And then over 2 to the top. And we're going to enter the knot at the next bight, going parallel to the cords to the left and right, and going under 2. So basically we went under 3, and then we continue with an over sequence until we reach the bottom again, next to the standing end. At this point, we have completed the preparation for our chevron knot interweave. To continue, I have prepared my second color and placed it on the left side of the standing end. And we're going to start by going parallel to the standing end over 4 blue cords. And then under the next 4 blue cords. It is very important that you realize that we are operating with 8 cords that we're going to go over or under. This will make your understanding of the knot much easier. So we went over 4 and under 4. To continue, since we exited the knot with an under 4, we're going to enter with an over 4. So, over 4 blue cords. We went over 3, then we have to go under 1 red cord. And over 1 more blue cord. We have now reached the next 4 blue cords and we're going to go under all of them. So under the first blue cord, under the second blue cord, then over the red, and under the next two blue cords. Since we exited the knot with an under 4, we're going to enter with an over 4 again. So over 4 blue cords. So we can go over 3, then under 1 red, and over 1 more blue. Then continue with an under the blue sequence. So under the 2 blue, over the red, and under the 2 blue at the top. Since we exited the knot with an under 4 of the blue, we're going to enter with an over again. So over the blue, under the red, then over the 2 blue, under the red, and over the next blue one. Here is where many people make the mistake. Since we have passed the 4th blue cord, we need to reverse where we go over the red cord. So we're going to go over the first red cord, since it is part of the next set of blue cords, then under the 2 blue, over the red again, under the standing end, over and under. We're now going to enter with an over 4 again, since we exited with an under 4. So over the first blue, under the second red, then over the next 2 blue cords, under the next red, and over the 4th blue cord. And just like before, we have the same situation where we need to also pass over one of the red cords, since it belongs to the set of the under the 4 blue cords, where we go over the red cords as well. So again, under all of the blue cords and over all of the red. We're going to enter with an over 4, since we exited with an under 4. So over the blue, under the red, over the blue, under the red. Then over the blue, under the red, and over the blue, as well as over the next red cord, since it is part of the next set of blue cords where we go over the red cords. Under the next blue cord, over the red, under the blue, and so on until you reach the bottom. At this point, the knot is complete. And what we do is place our working end of the second color under the first cord here in order to secure it. And now you would tighten up this knot, but you can already see the chevron knot look. So guys, I hope that this tutorial wasn't too hard. I think it is quite a fun knot to tie, and it does have quite a unique look. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time.